So a couple of hours back, I just realized that whatever I have been working from the past few days was not aligning with the way that with the path that I was working on. So 2 days, 3 days worth of effort was lost. So that's something that I just realized like 2 hours back. So which I was pretty much shocked about, because 3 days back when I was looking at it, it was perfectly okay, and now things tweaked, and it was not aligning with with the direction that I was going towards. And so I started having questions like, so if this is not working out, so what should I do, and how am I supposed to do, how am I actually going to find out? So I actually had a lot of questions. And by the way, if you're wondering who am I and what this is all about, I'm Surya, and this is actually where I'm documenting my journey as I grow my audience using sales funnels, publishing like a real marketer. So with that said, listen to that sales message again. It's cool. I have tweaked a few things. Anyways, coming back. So I had a lot of questions where I was asking myself like, okay, if the previous work was not helpful, so what should I do, and like how should I achieve it, how should I find, what should I do next, and a lot of questions which were unanswered. And if you are, let me pull this a little bit closer just for a sec. Anyways, so if you have you ever felt that you were on the same path as well, where you exactly have you have a lot of questions but you never had answers, because you are the only person that is walking in this path. There's no one, just you. Say yes in the below comments if you have been going through that. And a couple of years back when I started my journey with one of my mentors, Mr.Dan Lok, he taught me something profound, which I had for a while and which I was not following right now, and I just recalled that, and I want you to take a note of that, which is having an accountability partner. So when I started my journey with Mr. Dan Lok as one of his mentees, I had a lot of people who were moving towards the same goal that I have, and I always had people who I can go to and who I can ask questions. But right now, when I looked right now today, there weren't very many people who I can go and talk to, because the way that I am aligned to and the way that the people that I know are aligned to are completely different. I was following a different approach and they are following a different approach. So if I go and ask them, the perspective might differ, and it might contradict their perspective, and which is not going to yield any result. Remember, better questions yield better results. Take that down. No matter how many times you have took that down, take it down. Write that down, and always have a pen and a pad when we are sharing, because there might be things which might be helpful, and if you do not have that as a note, you might forget, which might not be helpful. And I want these sessions to be helpful for you. Okay, so with that said, so that's when I understood that I need to have an accountability partner who is aligned with my goal, who is also walking in the same direction. I always have mentors who I can go message, because I've been trained, I'm picked up few of mentors from the past 5 years. I can ask questions, but I had to wait for them to get back to me, and I know that every one of them is a multi-millionaire and they are super busy. So I had to wait before they get back to me, or before even they address that question to me. So I had to find someone. So that's something that I'm going to do right now. After this video is done, I'm going to create another video where I'm going to share exactly who I'm looking for as an accountability partner. I do not have this book right now, but If you have ever read the book .com Secrets or Expert Secrets, I do not remember which one it is mentioned in. It talks about the dream who. Always have a dream customer for your business. So I took the same approach and I thought, like, who is going to be my dream accountability partner? So I wrote down a few things where I see my accountability partner should hold me accountable as. And I don't want any kind of accountability partner. I want people who are committed like me, who are going to do things like me, who are going to not just talk, just do things. So I had created a list, and always take this as a note. Create an accountability dream who person, so that you can have a dream accountability partner. And you might ask me, like, Surya, I do not want an accountability partner. Perfect. If you do not want, no worries. But entrepreneurship, it's already a lonely journey. What I do is not something that my wife understands. What she does is not something I do understand. Like, not even a bit. And I want to talk to people who are aligned with me. So if you already have people who are talking to you from that approach, pretty cool, and ask them questions which are actually going to help you get some results. I was in accountability groups back like 2 years back, where we used to join, we used to sit, we used to chat, and nothing was happening. I know people said me that they were in accountability groups where I don't want to talk about other people. That's not me. So I'm not going to address that. So I was in accountability groups which are not productive. So I want to have an accountability group which is productive. So always have a productive session with your accountability partner, and do not keep it more than like 2 or 3 people. It's going to be more crowded and more diversified if you do that. Talking from experience. So just letting you know, you can follow me, you can model it from me, or you can have your own path. No worries. Have a partner. That's it. So with that said, that's something that I wanted to share for today. Going to have an accountability partner, going to meet the cool people in the next few days, which is going to be super fun, and I'm super looking forward to them. Once I have them, I'm going to, with their permission, if they're perfectly okay, I'm going to introduce them to you, which I'm looking forward to, and it's going to be super fun and super crazy. So, and again, since today's Saturday, tomorrow is not going to be a video because it's Sunday and it's family time. So Sunday, no video, but I'll still work on some things. No videos, family time, and we shall connect back on Monday, and I shall share what was happening in the past 2 days on Monday. So with that said, I will take a leave for today, and always remember, make the cash rain. And down below, you will get a chance to join the Facebook community that I'm building from scratch, and that is where we'll geek all about marketing, growing audience, and publishing, and it's going to be super fun. Just because you're here, I do not want to share this, but just because you are watching this video and you came till this point of time, I'm going to share you something which I'm going to plan, which I was planning for like past few days, which I'll be doing next in the near future, which is like 2-3 weeks or 4 or 5 weeks max. So which is like where I'm going to create a workshop where you can join, and it's going to be a free workshop where you can join and watch what I'm actually doing, where I'll answer your questions. It's going to be a live workshop, which I never planned to and which I wanted to say because I'm super scared of live workshops, and if I'm going to not do that, I'm going to be always scared and I'm not going to do anything. So sharing it with you makes me strong, and I'm happy for that. So it's going to be a live workshop for 5 days or 3 days. I'm just thinking about that, and it's going to be super fun. So if you're watched till now, So you are the first person that that I shared this with. So it's super fun and super excited for that in the next few days. And again, catch you on Monday. Have a great day. Have fantastic weekend. Spend some time with the family and do work on the business as well. Do things that are helping you move towards the goal. And catch you on Monday. And with that said, make the cash rain. Bye bye.